Why do we fear mediocrity? Why? Now, I was thinking about this. This sort of pursuit, speaking to the camera, this sort of pursuit, existence as a whole, I'm not the best at it. It's my first time doing this. It's my first time doing this, so I'm not gonna be great at it. Just like anybody else doing anything or starting anything. But I feel often on the pursuit to this ideal, that this vision we have of ourselves, we sort of stunt ourselves in that progression by fighting with the fact that we're not already there. There's a sort of resistance that comes with accepting, okay, I'm starting something, I'm not going to be great at it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because again, as Jake the dog said, insert,
Dude, sucking at something is the first step towards being sorta good at something.
and it's true when he said that, that is facts. Before you're great at something, you have to be kind of bad at something, and it's not even just being bad at it or being average at it. It's more so just openly being willing to just try and being seen as trying. I have this level of awareness. What I'm doing right now, speaking to the camera, am I Frederick Nietzsche? No. Am I Albert Camus? No. But I am me. That is what I can put forward the best. And I'm trying to, in a sense, grow within that and push that forward. But I feel if you don't accept the fact that you're not going to be great the first time you do it, you're never going to really, really go for it and try. And I think also in those comparisons to am I this, am I that, we get lost comparing ourselves to this ideal of what, whether it's art, whether it's you want to be a financer, whether you want to be a doctor, we get stuck in this sort of ideal of comparing ourselves to other people and how things should be done. I think there's this sort of veil, this facade that comes with this is the way things should be done. And people get caught in the trap comparing what they're doing to what other people who have made it have done. But by falling into that trap, you don't allow yourself to open and create something new. Inherently, your experience is different to mine, and that is what you have to offer in whatever you do in this world. We're both human beings. We're both human beings. But at its core, what I've got to offer is my personal experience and the way I do things. And by interacting with my personal experience, you're understanding more about yourself, allowing yourself to grow within yourself. So I think a level of caution has to be taken when we strive to be great or strive to be this best version of ourselves. We have to give ourselves compassion on the journey to that greatness, whatever that greatness may be in yourself. Because I think either way, as human beings, we have this inherent desire to create, make things. Even when I said creation is innate
Innate
to our
to our
experience of
experience
this
of this
universe.
universe. Like a flower that's becoming. To exist, you have to do it first.
I meant that. I meant that. And that's not in the ideal again. Or you have to be an artist. This whole idea of you got to be an artist, you got to be whatever an artist means. It could be creation in the sense of the way you curate your bedroom, the way you put this frame over here. That's a form of creation. It could be creation in the sense of the way you even write text messages. That is a form of creation interacting with this world. That is innate to your existence of this world. So essentially, what I'm trying to say, don't get yourself too caught up in this idea of how things should be. Do it in the way you want to do it and do it openly. Because again, as a human being in this world, you're gonna have experiences different to mine to offer. If you try create the, if you try create things everybody else is creating, that creates no space for any growth. The people you look up to, the greatest people that you see are the people who did things a bit differently. They did it their way. You already know this. You already know this. When you look up to the greats, it's like, damn, how they do that? They stuck to themselves. They did it their way. So I think carrying that through your everyday. I see you watching this, bro. I see you watching this, bro. I see you watching this, sis. Carry that through. Carry that you. And that's where you will find yourself. That's where you'll find yourself. So take some time, understand yourself, and think, what can I bring to the table that's a bit different? What can I bring that's a bit my sort of zest, my sort of flair, and bring that. And people will come to you. The right people will come to you. And if they don't, you haven't been doing it long enough. Another trap we fall into is expecting to be where we want to be so quickly. Nah, bro. It takes time. It takes time. But accept the journey and just start walking. Start walking, bro. Start walking. But essentially, to wrap it all up, don't create or don't move forward in this life trying to strive to an ideal that isn't you. Just stay grounded in yourself. Know what you like. Know what you want. And stay grounded in that and believe. Have strength and belief in that taking you where you wish to go. You gotta take the steps. You gotta take the steps. Have faith in yourself. You are stronger than you think. You are way stronger than you think. Oh God, bruh. Oh God, bruh.
Nothing's happened, but I think
stay hydrated, bro.
So I sit here waiting for God and a train to the astral plane.